All right, it is time for a new UTV build. Technically, this is our 2021, so we've already used this Can-Am X3 quite a bit. We've got a lot of use out of it, but it's only in its stock form. So you can tell right behind me that it's completely stripped down. We're at Rick's house, AKA UTV Source, and he did a ton of work on this thing already to get it how it looks today. So this entire week, we're going to be rebuilding the whole car, upgrading every component on it, and really turning it into a pretty crazy machine. So we're very excited for the transformation. Stay tuned. We got a lot of really cool build partners on this thing, from SF Raceworks to PRP, DRT, all kinds of really cool partners. So with that, I'm Taylor, and this is Built by KC.
We're going to open the trailer, we'll put the cage in, you can follow us, and then we'll set it on the car.
Let me get you here. They're going to all pay attention to that.
Lovely. To watch it there, buddy. You zoomed in pretty tight. With the dual rate spring kit, and it's going to give us ride height on this, and new valving and the limit strap kit, so that takes care of the front end on the Can-Am clunk, which is at full droop, it just goes clunk, and it's pulling the rod ends out. So we're going to limit that, put a nice spring rate on it, get rid of these triple rate weird tender spring stuff from the factory. They have to put them on for rollover testing, so we're going to get it back up high and hit some bigger bumps in it, hopefully.
Yeah! So we got all of our CA-Tech stuff in, front shock tower mounts, all that kind of stuff. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cool. Okay. So a lot of this stuff actually just showed up today. Today is day one, kind of wrapping up today. We got the cage on, we got the doors on, we have the tires and wheels completely pulled off the car. Shocks are pulled off. Those are gonna go first thing tomorrow morning over to Shock Therapy. They're gonna do a whole kit for us on that. CA-Tech, we're gonna try and get all this stuff on tomorrow as well. So that's gonna be a big part of tomorrow. Got a lot of progress done today between the cage and the doors. That was huge for us. So really amped on that. Tomorrow's gonna be all about suspension. So time to go get some sushi and call it a day.
We're on our way to Shock Therapy right now. You guys have never been there, so we're gonna cruise around. We're gonna upgrade the Can-Am X3 shocks from the factory springs to the dual rate, the true dual rate spring setup. So they're also gonna crack open the shocks and revalve them into the gold package that Shock Therapy is known for. And we're gonna add limit strap kits to them. So we're gonna go cruise around Shock Therapy, say hi to the guys, and drop off some shocks. Right now we're going to be ripping basically all the suspension off. Stock trailing arms, they're good. the problem on the Can-Am, there's a couple little problems. The radius rods aren't very durable on a Can-Am. So the Can-Am's the hot rod in the industry of UTVs, or was the hot rod, now it's the Pro R. But this thing's still faster than a Pro R. With that being said, you can overdrive a Can-Am really easy and bend a lot of stuff. So when you bend a radius rod, the whole trailing arm pivots, and then what it does is it bends your shock shaft and takes out your shock. So we're gonna replace the trailing arm, the radius rods, and it's gonna go to CA Tech USA. Really nice trailing arms and billet machined radius rods, so it's gonna be like 10 times stronger. And it's gonna be a lot of fun when you pair that with the shock therapy, dual rate spring and gold package shock. So this thing's gonna be like a little race car, basically. It's gonna take some abuse, and you shouldn't have any failures. That's the whole point.
Let's get after it.
I am.
Okay.
I've been gone for like an hour and a half, and look at these guys. Insane. They like might know what they're doing.
Day 3. So last night we actually got a ton of work done. Eric, our buddy Eric Lee came by. He's in town building some cages and stuff. So he actually helped Daniel wrap up the rear end. So trailing arms, radius arms, all that kind of stuff. I think the rear end, is the rear end done?
No.
Not
Close.
It's close, so it's close. I got most of the front end torn apart last night, and so now we're installing the double shear front gusset kits. We're installing the shock, the limit straps. We're installing the upper shock bolt mounts, all that kind of stuff today. So a lot of suspension work is going to be happening today. I would imagine we're going to be able to wrap this stuff up within the next few hours, and then probably going to be moving into, Rick's giving me a look. We'll get it done. And then we're gonna move on to the PRP seats. We got UTV stereo. Our buddies at Jagged X kind of bailed us out because I forgot to get one of those. So we got that. We're gonna go in. It's a big battery kit. This thing is gonna draw a lot of power with these lights on it. So we're gonna throw that in. Then we'll work on the seats. We're gonna work on a new switch system and all that kind of stuff. So that'll probably be end of the day today and then into tomorrow. So yeah, mostly suspension, a little bit of electrical. Complete rat's nest of wiring. We've had this car for almost 2 years now, and every little bit of wiring that we added on, we kept saying it's just temporary, we're gonna put a switch system in it, it's temporary, we're gonna put a switch system in it, and then it ends up looking like this. Because you never put a switch system in it. So I'm hating life because now it's a mess. A little bit of a different size, much better. Swap out the old for the new.
So Rick, how's the front end coming?
It's a little bit of work, but there's a lot of gussets, a lot of double shear plates going in, big bulkheads that collapse on itself and capture everything front to back. Shock therapy, sway bar end length, shock therapy gold package, shock therapy limit strap kit, CA Tech arms, CA Tech bulkhead, CA Tech double shear, CA Tech double shear in the rear. There's a lot that happens on a Can-Am if you want to like bulletproof it. What I really like about this kit though is everything's greasable and serviceable. All in all, like it's going good. It's just, you know, it's if you were to rate it at a level of difficulty, it'd be like a 9 on most kits. This is a stage 5, it's like full kill race kit. So this thing's gonna float. Should be a lot of fun for sure. I wanna drive it.
Today, we are going to install the new DRT Motorsports.
DRT Motorsports is they've got some rad videos. They're doing it right. So whenever you order DRT parts through UTV Source, it's very easy to put stuff together. It really is. So this is the first time I was able to install a set of DRT fenders. So this is the front fender. It's ABS plastic. It's ready to paint, ready to wrap. High quality. It bolts kind of right on. They're not difficult to install on a Can-Am, but it did take a little more time than, let's say, a Turbo S or a Pro R or a Pro XP, which DRT offers front fenders, rear fenders. So it's like a wide body kit that just kind of bolts on. You don't have to take the plastics off. For the most part, it goes right on. On this kit, you do have to use some nut certs. So all in all, it's pretty dope.
Ooh la la. Oh, they even put a logo in there for us. We didn't even ask for that. That's nice. Dang, PRP hooking it up with we got a lot done in the last 3-4 days. We got SF Raceworks, we got the cage and the doors on, we got all of our new lights on. We had shock therapy completely redo with the gold package, all shocks, all 4 corners, just as many components from CA Tech, all the arms, all the radius rods, all that kind of stuff.
Lower arms, tie rods, clevis for the tie rods.
Everything double shear.
Double shear brackets.
Yep.
Of the yin yang.
I think I talked about the doors. We got the bumper on already. SF Raceworks on that. We got a bunch of PRP goodies in here. So we got the custom seats in. We have door bags in. We got the quick release for the steering wheel in. Everything, I don't know.
DRT steering wheel, PRP quick release, DRT shift and grab handles.
Yep.
And DRT cover plate.
Yep.
DRT front and rear wide body kit, which was rad. I've never done one.
Killer. Looks really rad on the X3.
We're stoked.
The front end on the X3 looks very, very mean now. It's a little bit wider. These are pretty narrow from the factory in terms of the body panels, so it looks a lot more aggressive now. Obviously, we need to wrap the whole thing, so that'll come up later in phase 2 when we get tires, wheels, all that kind of stuff as well.
We got BFGs, 35s, sitting right there. Daniel's leaning, holding them down. And we've got axe wheels. They'll be here soon. I'll get those mounted. Nice set of bead locks. It's universal, so it's a 5-lug, 4-lug. It basically fits every make and model. It's universal, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have a nice offset on it. We've got the rugged race radios.
Oh yeah.
Cameraman wired everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more.
YouTube. I mean, it was big battery
5150
kit.
whips.
5150 whips are on the way.
Those in a box in the house.
Yep.
The brackets are there, and big wiring guy's gonna have to do some wiring.
Yep. Big wiring guy.
Call it a wrap for this little episode. Thank you,
That's a
Jacob,
wrap.
behind the camera.
Good job, dudes.
Daniel over there. This is my KC family, and these are my boys.
Yeah, the reason why we come out here is because Rick is literally part of the KC family, and we love building stuff with him and with the crew at UTV Source. So it's just a great partnership. This is the third vehicle build, third UTV build that we've done with him, and UTV Source as a whole. So it's fun. At this point, it's like it's an annual tradition for us, you know. So it's important for us to do that. So with that, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. Built by KC, Can-Am X3.
No, remember, we're gonna continue this video.
We're gonna continue this video.
Mini
End of this part.
I'm cutting.
Life's a ride. Make it your own.
Life's your ride. Make it your own.
That's what we just did.
Later. All right, so it's been a couple weeks. We ended up having to leave the X3 here at Rick's place with UTV Source, and he got a lot of the extra work done. We got the window nuts done. He got some other things mounted, the mirrors, all that kind of stuff. So we still have a few different things to do. We got to mount some lights on it. We got to do some interior cyclones. We got to do the wrap on it. So we have a few things left, but we're going to take it home to Williams first, do some of those back at our place, and then bring it back to the valley for a wrap job on it. And at that point, it will go to the Sand Sport Super Show. Sorry, y'all, my doggy is kind of trying to go crazy right now. But that's it. That's the Can-Am X3. So there's been a lot of great parts. I'm just more than anything excited to go rip it, go see how it does. So we're really excited to get out in the dirt, do some fun stuff with it, but I wanted to give a huge thank you to all of our build partners, UTV Source, Rick DeWeese, everybody from CA Tech to SF Raceworks, Rock Therapy, Axe Wheels, BF Goodrich, everybody else. We got Rugged Radios on this. I mean, there's too many companies to even list. We'll kind of figure out a clean way to do it, but overall, that's our Can-Am X3. Rick's right behind us. He just snuck in. So yeah, so he wrapped up a bunch of the stuff, and right now it's just time to take it home and finalize pretty much the last 10% of it.
What's up, everyone? You guys like it?
Love this thing.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
I really like it.